What's up, people? Class is in session. This is Professor Ganymede. In this video, I have another game, one of my recent games, and we're going to do this as a self-improvement guide. We're going to be watching. I have 2 rounds here, and we're going to see what I did well, what I did, where I can improve, and just review my own gameplay. And this is part of my self-improvement series to get good as Lucio. These are going to be Lucio games, so let's break it down. Now, one thing I do point out is I have calls in this match, like call-outs. I've started to implement communication in my gameplay, and it's really helpful. I'm probably gonna make a whole other video on what call-outs we should focus on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make another video on what call-outs to focus on while you're in game, what are useful, and how to communicate to your team. But they're very important, especially on Lucio. Especially on these backline heroes, it's very important to do callouts. So here's the thing. I want to let you guys hear my callouts. If I hear an important callout, then I'll do a replay with that callout. But in the meantime, I'm gonna mute things, so it doesn't distract too much from what I'm actually talking about. All right, so I'm moving in with my team. Good stuff. Starting with the damages. Now I see that the enemy team is coming through the top right, and I actually call it out, stay behind this cover, and then, my god, Reaper and Roadhog come back, and they just take me out immediately. Now, that was very interesting, because, like, look at the position I'm in. Like, if you see this, like, they just turn around and they just cut me off here, and they just, like, get all up in my grill and take me out. And this was just poor positioning on my part. So the better positioning would be, like, around, like, here or over by this pillar. Right? See, like, right here or behind this pillar. So just make sure I'm as far away as possible, especially since I know they have a Roadhog. Like, this is a very vulnerable position. Like, if they round this corner, then I have there's like no cover in this area. So this is poor positioning, and I get punished for it. There we go. And let's get back to the game. Get the speed. Boom. So my team loses the fight as they come in. So that was my bad. My bad. Gotta work on that. But I do save my Reinhardt's life there by moving in, knocking the Roadhog back, getting some damages on him. Now I see the Roadhog. I do call out the location of the Roadhog, and then I move in to collapse on the Roadhog's face, and we do pick up the kill. So now it's 5v5 here. Winston goes in on our back line. I turn around to focus the Winston because I don't want him taking out our supports. And then now we have advantage. We should be pushing in on this. Yeah, and we're pushing in. We're pushing in. But I'm still being very careful, especially after the res, because I know they have a Roadhog, and then there was a High Noon upstairs, and you see that McCree got the kill. So I'm actually standing next to this corner here and waiting at the High Noon and trying to find an opportunity to make sure I'm not going to get hit by the Roadhog. This is actually good positioning, and I was focusing on Ana the entire time. So this is really good. This is really good in my opinion. Now it's close. I'm going to be focusing on the Winston here. I've kind of like... There was a Mercy there. I've kind of stopped trying to kill the Mercy in general because I just know my aim is not good enough. It's just not. But I spend personally way too much time trying to kill Mercies because I just can't hit her. Like, it's crazy. Like, I lose so many games specifically because I cannot hit the goddamn Mercy. And it's 100% my fault because I just have bad aim. So I'm practicing my aim. I ordered a new mouse, a Zowie mouse, one of the best mouses on the market, and a Zowie mouse pad, one of the best mouse sensors and mouse pads out there. I'm really going to be working on my aim because it's really killing me to have bad aim. Again, Lucio's not a support. Like, you can't carry these games unless you're able to pick up kills, and if you're not hitting your shots, you're not going to win. So, man, it's the struggles. It is the struggles. So let's get back to it. Alright, so I'm just focusing on this Winston right now. I dodged the hook. It's lit. And I have to pull it back here and regroup with my team. So that's good. This is me pulling back here is good. The enemy team is taking the point, and there's really nothing I can do about it. So I'm shooting at the Roadhog. I see that he's low. I call out that he's lit in chat. And then I move behind my Roadhog in order to pocket my Roadhog. Give him the speed. Then move behind my Reinhardt. Get the damages. Get the focus on the Reaper. And I call out in the chat that Reaper has no Wraith. So he's very vulnerable at this time. So I just go in and focus on him. Because he's deep in our back line. He has no escape. Like that's a dead Reaper. And I'm glad I collapsed on that guy. So good stuff here. Good stuff here. Now we're back on point. I got the speed buff on my Reinhardt. And I play very cautiously here. Like I'm so cautious for my positioning. Like let's just rewind that again. Yeah, so I get the speed buff on my Reinhardt. I'm just using this corner, and that's the reason. Look at that. Look how close this hook got to me. Look how close this... It's right in front of my face. Like, when I say I'm cautious, this is the reason why I'm cautious. Because goddamn Roadhog. Man, when there's a Roadhog, ugh, gross. But so this was really, really good positioning on my part. Because I understood that Roadhog is alive. He may have hook. I need to be cautious. So, great play. Great. Go me. Go me. Bravo. So he misses the hook. And now Winston is back on. I actually turn around to get damage on the shield. Try to focus the Winston. I do call out that Winston has no bubble. And I call out for my team to focus him. So I do call out focus targets. And we're able to kill him even while he's ulting. And we take the point. So that's good. All good stuff here. All good stuff here. Good positioning as well. Good stuff. Go me. Alright, now I'm staying behind this pillar where I should have been the first time. The first time I died, I should have been behind this pillar. Oh no, I tried to get the speed so I can go and reinforce my Roadhog, but I was too slow. I don't think I could have got to him fast enough anyway. Now, the enemy team is pushing on our point, and they are contesting it. I knocked back the Winston. He called out he is lit. And that was bad. So I got too excited there. And let's rewind that again. So Winston is on my soldier in the back line, and I reload, move forward, get the knockback on him, get the damage. I call out immediately that he's lit, and then I move in this direction in order to try to get to the Winston. And then two people kill the die to the McCree. I'm trying to figure out how could I approach this better. I should have bounced off this wall. That's what I should have done. In order to get past this shield, I should have bounced off this wall to get my boost instead of just walking. That's what I should have done. So because I was walking, I moved right here, and there's like no cover here. So if I would have bounced off this wall and went straight into here, that would have been a lot better. So using those walls, guys, using those walls, and then McCree picks me up, you know. But the Mercy res, I die like I res like she gets me as soon as I die. That's nice. All right, now fuck you. So there's a McCree go down, and as he ults, I ult, and then he shoots as I ult. So he shoots into our sound barrier, into my sound barrier. So that was a really good res, really good sound barrier there. And then Winston has the gets the Ana boost, and I knock him back and then go up to get the 200 health hat pack. And now I'm just now I'm pocketing my Roadhog. Now I'm pocketing my Roadhog. And the reason I'm pocketing my Roadhog is because Roadhog is good at killing Winston. So, you know, if someone's a problem, pocket the person that's good at taking care of the problem. And then I see Mercy, and God. Let's see how you do this. I call out her location. But of course I can't kill her. I don't have the aim for that. But I just kind of just stall the point. Roadhog hooks. So I'm stalling the point here by using this pillar to bounce around. In this situation, like, I'm not just bouncing around. I'm doing something specific. I am specifically trying not to get in Roadhog's line of sight. Because I know if he hooks me, I'm dead. And if he gets too accurate a shot on me, I'm dead. So my goal here is to line of sight the Roadhog. That's 100% what I'm doing. And he missed the hook, and I actually calls out during this whole little bouncy around thing I'm doing that he misses his hook. So he's a little less dangerous, but I know he can still run flat me from this distance. So I'm just gonna do a ring around the rosy here and stall for as long as I can. Get the speed plus the amp. Just do whatever I can, and then they take me down. But I stall long enough for my team to to reinforce here. So hopefully they can do some work. And yeah, they're actually, my team's actually able to get back to the point and take it. There we go. Now maybe get that to the point, we still control it. I call out Anna's location and I call out the focus on her, but then I'm the only one that goes after her and I get slapped. Struggles. I didn't even get a shot on her, I think. See, my aim is so horrible. One thing I need to work on is I need to stop panicking. Like, I do this thing where I'll be aiming at someone and I'll just hold down the fire button. And that's really bad. Like, I need to play like Zen or McCree. Like, every single burst or every time I shoot, I need to be deliberate in my shoot. I need to aim specifically. I need to stop holding my button down. But it's like, it's hard to have that discipline. So that's the other thing I really need to work on. Stop panicking, calm down, and take your shots one at a time. Take your 4-round bursts one at a time and stop holding the button, because then you can't adjust. Like if they jump, then I'm like a step behind them. So that's no good. I think a lot of, I don't think my aim is actually the worst aim. I think a lot of it is I don't have the discipline to calm down while I'm aiming. I just panic aim. But if I actually calm down while aiming, I'm not the worst shot. I'm not the worst shot. Now I'm going to move in my team, go to the speed buff, especially speed buff on the Roadhog. I actually amped that. That was actually, I don't think that was a necessary amp. I was just really excited. I saw that Roadhog was using Whole Hog, and I was just trying to get the speed amp on him, but he didn't actually use the speed amp, really. We didn't need the speed amp. I could have just saved this for the heal. I could be amping and get some ultimate charge. So the speed buff, the speed passive is enough in this situation. I don't need to get super excited. But we do actually take this round, so yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty decent. I made some mistakes, did some good plays. Alright, and now we're going to go to the next round of a different game. Like, I'm not going to do the second round of Lee Jong. Attack on El Dorado. So this was a good round as well. So let's watch it. Alright, so I moved to the thing. Okay, I'm moving. This is bad right now. So I should actually be aiming. My crosshair should be up here. That's where my crosshair should be, and I should be tracing this line right here, because that's where the enemy might be. But now my crosshair goes where it needs to go. It's going up here. There we go. And I started pre-firing. I can't even see. Reinhardt's fat ass is in my way, and I can't see. But it doesn't matter. I know they're good. I know they're gonna be up there. So good stuff. But earlier my aim should have been up here. So always be cautious of that stuff. There we go. Now I'm just getting the damages using the payload as cover. Good stuff. Good stuff. I look behind me just to make sure there's no one coming up behind me. Oh, that was a nice. And I switched to speed. I'm like, we need to collapse on this right now. So that was a really nice thing going on. And then I get the speed on my Reinhardt, pull him back. That was good. And then I try to get that Reaper, not Reaper, but I tried to get that Winston. And if I had better mechanical movement skill, I probably could have went up and tried to take out that Winston. Though it wasn't really necessary. I mean, I think I'm the only one on the cart right now. No, I am the only one on the cart, so we need to push the cart. But it is a potential I could have taken out that Winston if I had hit more shots or had better mechanical skill to kind of bounce up this wall and go get him if he didn't just jump away. Alright, so I'm back on the cart. I am pushing the cart here. I'm just using the cart as line of sight. Good stuff, good stuff. Winston behind, call out his location. I missed that freaking knockback. Now, it wouldn't have saved their life because she was already really low. But this is just kind of a lack of positioning. I should have been inside the bubble as I knocked them back, and I just kind of knocked back against the bubble. So, mistake. Another mistake there. And then Winston moves up, and I'm just kind of constantly... See, here's the thing. Like, I'm only at 43 ultimate charge here, and we're like a minute in. That is primarily because I'm constantly shooting at the shield. So, like, if I'm not... Well, one thing that I have a problem with, and it's not, like, because I'm doing something wrong, but I, as Lucio, gain my ultimate so slow because the majority of my time, I feel, is spent shooting at Reinhardt's shield and other shields type things. And it's good to shoot at the shield. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of ranting about the fact that I have to shoot at shields so much. I hate shooting at the goddamn shield, but it has to be done. But it just makes me charge my ult really slowly. So that may be like a reason. Like I mentioned that there is in like a previous video that there are situations where I'd want to play Mercy over Lucio. One of the situations is Lucio gains ult really slowly if the enemy team has a Reinhardt or or like or a shield, like a wrist or anything, because you have to spend so much time shooting at the shield. Other support characters who don't have to spend so much time shooting at the shield gain their ultimate faster. So like Ana and Mercy, who get most of their ult charge from healing, they're going to gain more ultimate charge much faster than a Lucio was. So that's one reason to pick a different support like character. All right, there we go. So no, nice. That Winston gets picked, and I immediately switch to speed, and I actually call up in the chat here for us to push in off of that pick, because now we have numbers advantage. So good stuff. One thing, yeah, I'm trying to get my team to push in. They're really hesitating here, but I'm like, just go in. There we go. I'm like, keep pushing, keep going in, don't stop, get in there. And so I actually move. I call out Ana's position, and then I kind of go and hunt her down. Ana is one of those characters where's the hell? Yeah, so I knock her down. That was pretty good. Ana's one of those characters where she's much easier to kill than, say, Mercy to me, because Mercy flies are all over the place, but Ana, like, if she doesn't hit you with like sleep dart, like she doesn't have very much mobility, so she's a lot easier. So I did go in after her, and then I knocked her down. So that was all good stuff. And then I'm like pushing. I was just like go in. But I'm very calm when I have callouts, and I will actually let's go back and we'll listen to my callouts here. Let me turn it really up. All right, can we push it off of that? Got speed. It's 6v5. Push in. Push it, keep pushing. Reaper right. Ana left, Ana back left. I knocked Ana off. Ana on payload. Ana left side payload. Nice. That was good. One thing I did notice is I said Ana back left when she was actually forward left. So just a little, make sure I call out those positions correctly. But I did call out, every other call out was good. Every other call out was good. That's a little taste of the communication I'm trying to implement to my game right now. But good stuff there, good stuff. There we go. So you guys actually saw in this little instance. So in this instance, I'm on the payload, and then I jump off the payload and I move behind this fountain. And why I do that is that I suspect that the Reinhardt has his Earth Shatter, and so now I'm trying to get in a position to not be hit by the Earth Shatter, because I know the payload's not going to protect me. So this is the instance where I know my positioning is being dictated by what ults I think the enemy has, which is really good stuff here. So I just want to point that out, that is something I need to continue doing. And then I noticed that our team has lost the fight. They got too many picks, and I call for my team to pull back, and I speed amp for them, and they just kind of stay there and get picked. I mean, come on, man. I called it out. I speed amp. What more do I got to do? Like, man, flat, bro. Like, communication only takes you so far. It's better than not communicating at all. Trust me, it's better. But, yeah, like, people, plat. I was just saying that. Though, just to note, like, I've actually went up, like, 200 competitive ranks. Like, I was at 26. I was at 24, then 26, and within a week I got to 2,800. So I'm at 2,800 competitive rank now after I started implementing communication into my game. So I know communication works. It just is frustrating when people don't listen to you. I'm like, get back. You don't know me like that. There we go. Sitting back to the wall. Give me some harass damages on the shields. Get the amp on that guy. Good stuff. There's the Winston bubble. Shoot at the Winston bubble. Continue shooting at the shield. There we go. Now I have one thing I need to do is I need to announce when I'm either close to my ult or as soon as I have my ult, and then try to get my team to make a play off of that, because there's a lot of time being wasted here. Like I'm just not saying anything relevant to the game. And I should have been calling out this ult availability at like 90%. Like, I almost have sound barrier. Let's go. Let's start to go into a fight. Or let's go into a fight. I almost have sound barrier. Or, you know, close to that. Something like that. Or especially once I get sound barrier, I should be like, all right, got sound barrier. Let's go in. Let's go in. Stuff like that. So this I need to stop wasting time. Because every second that I'm not communicating this is time wasted. And that can be the difference between winning and losing the fight. Those few seconds I'm wasting time not calling this out. I need to also not get hit by those freaking fire strikes. God damn it. Every time I get hit by a fire strike, I cringe. I'm like, ah! Ugh, fire strike. Motherfucker. And then I get hit by the freaking earth shatter anyway. Like, man. One second. So this is why I watched this game, because I noticed that I just made so many mistakes here. Like, I know they have Earth Shatter, and then so I communicate to my team that we have five ults go in, and yeah, we have 5 ults go in. But I'm a little too gung ho here. Like, I need to like either bait out the Earth Shatter or, you know, sound barrier from a location where I know I'm not going to get hit by Earth Shatter. I need everything. While I know 100% they have Earth Shatter, everything I do needs to be playing around the fact that the enemy has Earth Shatter, and that thing is OP as shit. So that's one thing. Like, just properly playing around the ultimates. I just did not respect the ultimates. So that could have made the difference if I had ulted properly and spayed in properly. Now I'm not sure. I mean, they had Earth Shatter plus Reaper ult, and Sound Barrier may have helped. Yeah, it could have worked. So I should have been. Definitely should not got hit by that Earth Shatter. Okay, now I do make a call out. I see that. I'm gonna rewind here. All right, so here's one thing I noticed. Winston just dropped his shield. And now Winston doesn't have a shield. That's huge. That's a big cooldown that they're not going to have available. And I actually call out that Winston doesn't have a shield. Let's go in. And that's one of those opportunities where, like, if the enemy drops a big cooldown or ultimate and they don't get anything out of it, then that's going to be, like, something that it's going to really hinder their ability to fight you. So that's good. Good. Like, calling out that kind of stuff, like, Zarya, like, if Zarya runs in and uses her self bubble or her ally bubble, like, use both of her bubbles at the same time, it doesn't get much out of it. Or even if she does get much out of it, if her big abilities are on cooldown now, go in. Like, that really hinders her ability to fight you. And if Winston drops his bubble and he doesn't do anything with it, go in. You know, if Rohop mixes hook, go in. So stuff like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad I noticed that. Alright, now I'm just going to speed passive and just push my team, man. And my team just kind of goes ham. Ham! Genji ults, Ana. Winston goes in on our back line and I turn around and try to control him and do the damage on him. I do some big damage. And now I'm calling out the Reinhardt's lit. And now the Reinhardt kind of knocked me away from my team, but there we go. Okay, so Reinhardt kind of, and I'm going to play that whole fight again. Yeah, Reinhardt knocked me away from my team, but I just moved back to my team. One thing that, yeah, he knocked me away, now I have to move back. And then my teammates called out the fact that Reaper exists, so I moved to the right room to help kill that Reaper. One thing I noticed about a very common Lucio playstyle is that Lucio kind of plays like a yo-yo, in that he kind of like sticks next to his team, like especially his front line. So he has a very yo-yo effect with his Reinhardt and like his front line tanks. Like, he'll stick with them when the fight starts, and then he'll go out, do some harass, maybe do some disruption, maybe try to get a little kill or damage on somebody, and then he'll go right back to his team. So that's very interesting. It seems very effective. Like, when I'm actively playing the kind of like yo-yo playstyle with Lucio, I do get a lot done because I'm able to protect my team and then go, you know, take advantage of some certain opportunity, like help him pick up the Reaper or help him just knock back the Ana or attack the Ana or something like that, or call out an enemy position. So that's very interesting. Just something I want to note. And we do end up Winston comes in. I call the focus on the Winston. And then Winston ults. I'm just like, focus him anyway. I mean, he only had the finite amount of health. He only has extra 1,000 health. Kill it. And we end up killing it. And now there's the Ana. And I'm just on Ana. See, I can aim. I can freaking aim. It's just that I can only aim when I calm down and actually take my shots. I can aim, you know, decently. So I just have bad aiming habits. There we go. And then I damage the Reaper, and we get the team kill. That was really good for me going after that Ana, though. Really good target prioritization. I didn't have to go far away from my team in order to get that Ana either. Yeah, I think in this game we have 3. Someone in my chat pointed out that we have 3 DPS, but I'm bronze elimination, so our team comp is probably not the best. But oh, look at the Genji picking up the kills, nice. I'm shooting at the Reinhardt shield. I mean the Winston shield, because why not? Shoot at it. It only has 600 health. You can help take it down. Now I'm just announcing to my team that we may want to get hits ad for Pharah. And I announce, one thing that I do is I announce the location of Pharah, so I say Pharah top right, because then my team is able to more easily focus her. A lot of Pharah's use and ability to kill your team involves people just not focusing her and not knowing where she is, and then she surprises people and, you know, drops rockets down on your team out of nowhere. And calling out her position definitely helps against her. So that's one thing that Lucio can do against Pharah. Even though he really can't do anything against Pharah, but one thing he can do is call out her location. Okay. I tried to push Ryan forward, and I actually announced to my team, I'm pushing Ryan forward. But as I pointed out in my recent knockback video, while Ryan has a shield up, his base speed is lowered by like half at least. And so when I pushed him, he really doesn't go anywhere. And unless he drops his shield, he's not going to go anywhere. So it's very limited use I can get out of running forward and putting myself between their DPS and my tanks and putting myself in that dangerous location. So it's one thing I'm going to have to reconsider doing very often is moving to knock a Reinhardt shield, a Reinhardt forward, unless I know he's going to drop his shield. Because, again, this is me moving in this location, very dangerous because I'm moving past my tanks. That means no one can protect me. And I'm moving in between the DPS. So I'm the only target that's really, I'm the best target to focus. It's very dangerous stuff. I have to rethink that. Probably going to do that a lot less. Get the apps. Good. We have Soundbearer. There we go. This is good. Very good. And I go immediately for the Mercy, calling out location. Yeah, this is all good. So one thing I announced that Ryan may have ult, so I'm very cautious of their shatter. But as soon as we kill Ryan, I switch to speed. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Bam, drop the Soundbearer as Genji ults. Good stuff. And my eyes are on this Mercy. I want this Mercy so badly. I'm going to go after her. And I actually don't end up picking a kill, but I get some damage on her, put her at about half. And then, because I called out the location of Mercy, Genji turns around and picks her up there. So, man, calling out locations is so useful. Everyone needs to do that. That's how you increase your chance, your odds of winning. And then I get back on point, control the Winston a little bit, and then add some heals on my Ryan. And just start pushing. Call the focus on the Winston. Shoot at his bubble, trying to get that shield down. And he has to run away, and he gets picked up. Now, enemies. I call out Pharah's location. That's good. There we go. And then I call out the... Nice. This is all good. And then I call out their focus targets. This is all good. And you know what? I'm narrating what's happening, but you know, this is gonna be another one of those instances where it's just a really good communication on my part, and there's not a lot of like calm clutter. So I'm just gonna kind of unmute the sound so you guys can hear what's going on. Ryan may have ult. Ryan lit. Mercy in the back left. Genji. Okay, nice.
Just blade.
Winston on point.
Back, Brian, back up a little bit.
Focus Winston. Fair top right. Ryan probably has ult. Ryan lit, one shot. Ana mercy. Ana right. There we go. Really good stuff. Really good comm usage there. So that's what I like to see. Let's mute the sound and get back to it. See what I do here. All right. And now I announce to my team that if they want healing, they're going to have to come to the payload. And Farrah backs up to the payload. If she wants healing, she's going to have to get over to this payload, goddammit. You go where I go. All right, I'm calling the focus on the Ryan shirt. Call the soldier location. There we go. Soldier, there's the enemy soldier ultimate and I speed. And I think I get picked up here. I do call for my team to pull back because soldier got the super awesome ultimates down. I try to run away, but OP. Try to run away, but OP. I probably should have went the other direction, potentially. Like, if I went, like, down into the room instead of into that room. He might have picked me up anyway. But just a thought. Alright, now I'm calling for a strategy to see if our team can move top right up the stairs instead of moving that way. Woo. How did she kill herself? Interesting. Alright, Ana actually calls for us to back her up. She calls for help, and we're actually able to, because she calls it out, turn around and help her out. But then, this is really no good. I'm moving in to reinforce, but we've lost the fight at this point. We need to definitely pull back. I should have called for my team to retreat a little bit earlier. Like, that Farrah wasting rocket bars there, like, that was big. Like, that rocket barrage wasn't going to accomplish anything when they already had, at that point, 2 picks. So one thing I need to work on doing is calling for my team to retreat and explaining why. So in that situation, I can be like, oh, they got 2 picks. Let's pull back, save ultimates. You know? Because, like, we, at this point, when we're so close, they have huge spawn advantage. So we're not going to win the fight unless we, like, wipe their entire team. Unless we have a huge advantage. Like, we need to get those 2 picks, not them. Like, if they pick us and there's the 2 of us, like, what are we going to do with, you know, 1 Farrah rocket barrage? You know, so that was a complete waste. And I need to communicate to my team that is a waste. There's the, no. There's the McCree ultimate. There's the McCree ultimate. I get a few headshots on that, guys. I wonder if there's a position I could have taken to save myself from that. I may have been able to save to pull behind I might have been able to pull behind the payload to block myself. I'm not sure. Like, yeah, in this position, there was no way I was escaping this. Like, this McCree, I was totally dead. Like, I couldn't get to the payload fast enough. No way. I am dead here. Yeah, so we do end up losing it. And that was because, and I'll take responsibility for that because I didn't have my team pull back fast enough. Like, I didn't communicate fast enough. So that, maybe they wouldn't listen, but just the attempting in communication could have done something. So those were two of my games, both pretty close. A lot of opportunities for me to improve, a lot of things I did well. So another self-improvement game here. You know, I made it to like 2,800 rules because I started to communicate, and I'm steadily rising. I've actually played more Lucio in this season than I have in any other season, just because I've actually dedicated myself to playing it. Like I only got to like 3,100, like that's my highest, because I'm lazy and I don't actually try to gain rank. But I focus on, in the past I've only focused on like making videos and like playing like 2 hours 2-3 hours, for maybe 4 hours at the most, maybe 3-4 times a week. Like, I really wasn't dedicated to the game, but now I'm dedicated. Like, I put more time into this game than I ever have, and I'm gonna plan on continuing to do that. I mean, the fact that I rose 200 rank in like 2 days, like, the improvement is clear. It's showing, and I only have I only can go higher, so I'm pretty excited for this guy. So this was really helpful to me. Hopefully it was helpful to you. This has been Professor Ganymede. Thanks for watching. Class dismissed.